everyone. This is just a quick unboxing video today. I'm actually working today, but I wanted the contents of this box before I went to work, and I thought it's been a while, and I was feeling motivated to make a video, and had this package that needed opening, so the stars aligned, and here we are. As you can tell, the box was pretty damaged in transport. I'm quite surprised at just how smashed in this has gone. So let's open it up. There's not really much point slicing that end. This almost opens freely, but maybe it'll make my life a little bit easier when it comes to getting things out. I don't imagine that this video is going to be very long, but I hope that people enjoy it nevertheless. I'm not actually sure what the most kind of popular duration for ASMR videos is. I don't know if people prefer kind of 10 to 15 minute videos, or 20 to 30 minute videos, or hour plus, or I'm not sure, but I'll try to drag this out as long as I can. Just as a reminder to myself, I think I'd like to test the idea of taking that kind of paper scrunching sound that was just being made and creating a loop of it and having it run quietly in the background for the rest of the duration of the video. It might be annoying, or I could create two versions, one with and one without. We'll see what happens. So we've got our standard £10 voucher off Charles Darwin shopping. a mouse pad. Okay, so we'll start with the mouse pad because it'll be the quickest. I went online and did a search for best mouse pads for gaming and first-person shooters. Not because I'm a huge first-person shooter fan. I do play a lot of Overwatch, although I've stopped as of late because Roadhog is in dire need of a nerf. He's borderline invincible against certain characters that he shouldn't be that strong against. I recorded some videos and sent them to Blizzard of some of the encounters I had because they were just completely broken. He can also use his, one of his attacks can go through walls, which is just broken and glitched, and they've addressed it, but I don't know if they're going to fix it. Anyway, on a tangent, I wanted, at the moment I've got this kind of plastic circular disc mouse pad that was given away free by some nautical institution company at a trade show. It's trash, so I decided to get an actual decent gaming mouse pad. So I did a search online, and SteelSeries QCK was this one and another brand that I can't remember specifically the name of. Logitech, I think Logitech mouse pads and SteelSeries QCK mouse pads were the two top by far. I think they said the QCK heavy, but when I went to a seller on Amazon to check the prices, the QCK mass was for sale for £9.50 with Prime, and the QCK heavy was like £30, so I decided to go for the cheaper option as I just can't really justify spending £30 on a mouse pad, especially when this one is so close in quality to the £30 version. I'm guessing logic would dictate that the £10 one is not as good as the £30 one, but it's still a popular mouse pad. So hopefully having and this is the mass one, so it's slightly thicker than others and heavier, so it shouldn't move around. It feels quite grippy, so hopefully that's gonna work nicely. It's a bit dirty, which is a shame. The heavy version comes in like a plastic pipe, so you can display it. It's got nicer packaging, but either way, I'm happy with the look of this, and the grip on the back is nice. Looks like it's gonna stick down quite nicely, and this is pretty smooth. I mean, I've never paid for a proper high quality mouse pad before, so I don't really have anything to compare it to. I'm assuming it feels like a good quality mouse pad, and it's highly rated in all the reviews by gamers, so we'll stick with that one. One item that isn't here is I've forgotten the name of the brand, but those sleep phones, you know, those kind of headbands that have thin ear buds inside them. My earphones broke, which is why we'll get to this in a moment, as they all eventually do. The wire came loose and I started to lose audio in one ear. So for the last couple of months I've been using the headphones that came with my phone, which are really, they're not very good quality for starters, and also they're quite big and cumbersome, and they stab into my ears when I'm trying to listen to ASMR at night, so they're not comfortable at all. So I decided to get some new earphones and also look into those headband earphones that are specifically for lying down on your side with. They're like £35, which I think is a bit of a piss take, but with Prime they had them on offer for £9 or £10. So I ordered them with Prime, but they were out of stock. So I made the purchase now while the deal was on, and I'll just wait until they are in stock and they get delivered, which I don't know when that'll be, but I don't mind waiting for a while to save like £25. Okay, so next are the earphones. These are by a company called Sound Magic, which are quite hard to find. Not a lot of places sell them. I think they just sell them themselves on Amazon and their website. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it seems that way. I went to What Hi-Fi to see, I typed in a generic search into Google, like top in-ear phones 2016, and What Hi-Fi had a top 8 in the price range, and these were the cheapest ones, I think, in the range, and these were just under £40. And as you can see from the back, they won, the text is quite small, they won Best in Ears up to £40, 2011, Best in Ears up to £40, 2012, Best in Ears up to £40, 2013, Best in Ears up to £50, 2014, and Best in Ears up to £50, 2015. So for the last 5 years, they've won What Hi-Fi's best budget earphones, and I went and I considered buying some of the more expensive ones, but after about the £40 bracket, you only really get a good bang for your buck again when you go up to about the £150 mark. Everything in between is good quality, but from reading comparisons, not really massively better than these ones. So that's why I went for the cheaper ones. I also wanted to try and save money if I could. So I went for these cheaper ones because the reviews were trying to tell me, and the detail that they went into was stating that these are as good as, if not better than, a lot of earphones in a much higher price bracket. So I was looking at some Shure earphones around the £200 mark after these, but I thought £200 to £40, and I'm going to be listening to MP3s, and there's only so much listening quality you can get out of your music at that bit rate. So I was like, oh, I'll go with these. I'll go with these. Plus, I really like the 3.5mm jack connector angle, which will be much more convenient for my phone port. This is going to work a lot better with my phone port than other shapes and designs. So let's open it up. I've got a little tab here. And the side ones. Sorry if you are interested and you can't read the text. These are Sound Magic is the brand, and these specific ones are the E10Cs. They have E10s that are cheaper, and I don't think they have a remote control on the wire if you don't really want that. I went for the E10Cs because I'm hoping, I don't know yet, I'm going to have to test it, I'm hoping that the controller built in is compatible with Android phones. For instance, my Sony ones that came with my phone currently will, one tap is on and off, double tap is skip forwards, and triple tap is skip backwards. So I'm kind of hoping that that's a generic function when the phone detects a controller is plugged in via the 3.5mm jack band connection. But we'll see. Originally 3.5mm jacks had just two of these bands, which were the connections for left and right. Later they added a third band for controller functionality to be sent through the signal. Signal sent through or isolated and then sent through the wire to the device being used. But I know a lot of earphones these days have like iPhone and Android specific versions, so I'm not sure. Let's read it. No English yet. Comfortable fit, robust metal earphone, unique all-metal earphone construction, powerful bass balanced with superb musical detail, universal smartphone compatibility. So hopefully that's true. We'll see. I do like the packaging so far. I think I might have stated before in videos that I'm a bit of a packaging fan. I like nice design in packing. I maybe should have been like a designer or something. No, I shouldn't. I appreciate it, doesn't mean I can do it. So it comes with one of these, generic little carry cases that earphones usually come with. And inside this package we have a variety of different buds. They're rubber, not foam, which is a shame. I do prefer the rubber, but we've got some. I'll just show you. We've obviously got quite a few ones. We've got small, very, very small ones, and then we've got this kind of double ribbed one, which might be quite good, I'm not sure. And then we've got very large ones with bigger ears and slightly different shape ones. So there's a couple of options in there. I probably will buy some expanding foam ones for better noise cancellation. Eventually, anyway. So there's a few bits in here. We've got a clip. It's branded with the Sound Magic design, so that's nice. I don't think I'll use that though. I've got this one that says an adapter for a computer. So it's got two ports. This is marked pink, which makes me think it's for microphone usage. I don't believe that these have a microphone built in. I don't think they would have listed. No, it definitely doesn't. It's not something that I would look for, but this might come in handy for other purposes. Or it might be so you can just listen to multiple inputs, depending on your audio setup on your computer. And then there's this one that says phone adapter, which is quite generic term. I don't know what they're referring to when they say phone adapter. Hopefully I don't have to use this because I really don't want to. I don't like the size of this barrel. It's really wide. So I'm hoping I don't need that. earbuds themselves packed in this foam. The wire's quite thin. I'm hoping it's robust. So we've got our left bud that is got this indigo coloured beading and an L. And then we've got our right earbud, which has an R and a red coloured beading, and then the E10C mark on the back of the earbud. They're quite deep, so I wouldn't be able to use these for listening in bed, which is fine. That's why I ordered the headband one, so I could separate them. So, and then there's the attachment there. So I don't have my phone next to me at the moment, it's over on my bed. I was going to grab it and see how the connection worked. So it's got this quite glossy cable. It's a decent thickness. And the length looks adequate. So there's this phone adapter. I'm not sure if this is actually required for phone controls, but that to me is not something I want to carry around with me all the time. That's a no for me. So we'll see what functionality we get from the remote control. Now these are quite faint. I don't know if you can see them, I can hardly see them, but we have a minus at the bottom and a plus at the top. Obviously that's going to be for volume. And then we have just a kind of rectangular indentation with a small raised nub for feel, so you can feel it, which is the central button, which I assume is for play and pause. But we will see what functionality I gain with my phone when I go to try to use it on my cycle into work in a few moments' time. So this has been just a little quick unboxing video of some Amazon goodies that I bought. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too short. Another thing to add about these is that the left and right earphone cables are the same length, so they're not the hands-free ones that I currently have are those annoying ones that have one longer than the other, so you're supposed to wrap it behind your neck. I don't like those. Another thing, it also has this little clamp that slides up and down, which is nice, so you can clamp the wires together. It's quite stiff, which is good. There you go, popped in. Yeah, I like that. I've twisted it, so I'll have to untwist it and do it again, but yeah, they're light, although they're metal, they're not too heavy, so hopefully they won't be falling out. And the actual microphone or speaker, miniature speaker inside is a nice big wide plate, so hopefully that's gonna translate in listening quality. I'm quite excited to hear what the quality is like on these because, like I said, I did the research and they are quite highly rated by What Hi-Fi. They have been for the last 5 years, so fingers crossed these are really nice. At a quite low price of £40. If you are interested in hearing about how any of these products perform, if you're interested, you might want to buy them yourself, but you want to hear from me what I think of their performance, feel free to leave a comment asking me about it, and I'll do my best to give you a kind of rounded performance review and experience review of how I have fared with them and how they have fared with me. And with that being said, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.